So hi, this is Lara and welcome to our yoga session today. So we're going to start laying on your back. And as you come to lay on your back, your legs can be straight out in front of you. Today, maybe in a Savasana position. And just start to notice the places of the back of the body that are touching the ground. And feel your breath. And then maybe take a moment and just start to kind of wiggle into your body. So maybe kind of walk your right leg away from you and your left leg away from you, feeling your hips readjust. And then maybe reaching your arm over to the right and left to the arm to the left to feel the shoulders roll back, and just start to feel the body find a little bit more space as you do so. Maybe wiggle the fingers and toes. And then take a really big, long, full, deep breath and fill your whole body with your breath. Keep taking in more breath, keep filling up more and more and more. Hold it for a moment at the top. And then exhale, let it release out. Let's do that 2 more times. So really take a really full deep breath. So breathe all the way from the toes to the crown of the head, the front and back of the body, whole body with your breath. Take in more breath than you think you can imagine ever taking in. Keep breathing in more and more and more, and hold it up at the top. Imagine your whole body inflated like a balloon, just so much breath. And then exhale, let it all release out. Maybe exhale through the mouth, let it go. Start to feel the body start to release tension and let go. And we'll do that 1 more time like that. So when you're ready, filling your whole body with your breath, breathing in through the nose. Holding it up at the top. Exhale, let it release out. And then as you're ready, start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. And then let's start to bend your knees. And we'll bring your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little hug, maybe rock a little bit from side to side. And then let's take a moment, bring your hands on top of the knees. We'll bring your knees over your hips. And let's take a few sacrum circles. And then going the other direction. Just start to notice the lower back, how that feels right now. And then we're gonna come to a neutral place and bring your feet on the ground. Knees are gonna come to the ceiling. Let's reach your arms either wide to the side or bend your elbows out to the side. And then take a moment, press through the back of the head and the tailbone, but lift your chest up and squeeze your shoulder blades together behind your back. And then gently let the body rest back down, feeling a little bit more space in the shoulders. And then turn your head to the right. Starting to feel the sensation in the neck. Maybe pull the back of the head towards the left so you can feel more space in the right side of the neck. Keep breathing. 2. And 1. Let's inhale, we'll lift up. And then we're gonna exhale, turn your head now over to the left. And you might wanna pull the back of the head over to the right a little bit to find that space in the neck. And just keep breathing. Noticing the sensation in the body. 2. And 1, we're gonna inhale, we'll turn your head back up to neutral. From here, let's stretch your arms over your head, so long stretch, and then press down to the feet and see if you can feel the torso start to stretch too. Maybe even wiggle your arms a little bit from side to side. And then tilt the head back, maybe to bring the chin away from the chest. And then let's exhale, slowly soften, squeeze your knees towards your chest. Rock again from side to side. And then from here, let's slowly roll over to your right or left. And then we're going to inhale and make our way up to a comfortable seated position. So any comfortable position, if you can sit cross-legged, great. If that's not an option for you, you can stretch your legs just out in front of you. We'll start by bringing your hands onto your knees here. Let's roll the shoulders back and inhale, lift the chest up, maybe look up. So the shoulders pull away from the ears. And then exhale, you're going to slowly bring your chin to your chest, round through the spine, draw the belly button towards the spine, leaning back a little bit. Inhale, we're going to tilt forward on the tailbone, roll the shoulders back, lift the heart up. So you're like you're doing a cat-cow. We're just sitting here doing this. And then exhale, we're rounding through the spine, chin to the chest. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale. And exhale. Now this next one, we're going to hold a little bit longer once again. So we'll inhale, let's roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up, look up. And then this time, maybe pull your bottom jaw over your top jaw to stretch out the front of the neck. And you can move the jaw a little bit from side to side. And then we're going to slowly start to release. And then drop your chin towards your chest. And then maybe draw your belly to the spine and lean back. 2 and 1. Let's inhale, we'll come up to neutral. Let's start to do some circles with the torso. So the recommendation is to go in a clockwise motion. So moving your torso over towards the right and then starting to make that circle. Starting to feel that movement. Notice the sensation in the body. 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to come to a neutral spine. Let's inhale, lift your arms all the way up, maybe look up. And then exhale, bring your arms down to the side, fingertips down. We'll turn your head over to the right and then over to the left. Again, over to the right and then over to the left. One more time to the right and then over to the left. Beautiful. Coming to neutral, let's inhale, lift the arms back up. And then exhale, we're going to slowly uncross the legs and we're going to straighten them out if they were crossed. Inhale, we'll reach up. Just take a moment and reach for your toes, however that works for you. Not really deep stretch here, just feel a little bit of sensation in the body. Maybe roll the shoulders back, melt the heart forward. And then if it would feel good, you can drop your chin towards your chest again. Keep breathing. 2 and 1. We'll inhale, slowly start to rise all the way up. Let's exhale, bring the hands back down. We're going to crisscross the legs so you can go in the same direction or opposite direction. So see what works for you. And we're going to work with the side waist a little bit. So bring your right fingertips over to the right. We'll take your left hand, reaching that overhead. So it's fine if the elbow's kind of bent, or you can straighten the arms. So see what works for you. And then let's drop your right ear towards your shoulder. And just keep breathing. Maybe let that left arm fall down a little bit lower. 2 and 1. We're going to reach that left arm along the horizon. Inhale, lift your body up. And then we're going to lower the left hand down. We're going to reach your right arm overhead. And again, it's fine if the elbow's bent or the arm's straight. And then let's drop the left ear towards the shoulder. And just start to let your body fall to the side. Just breathing in, gently letting it go. Letting the tension release. 2 and 1. Once again, let's reach that right arm along the horizon. We're going to do this again 2 more times. So bringing that right hand down, we'll slowly walk the hands over to the side, letting that left arm fall overhead, letting the ear drop towards the shoulder. Now, if you want to this time, you can also start to turn your head up towards the ceiling if that's not too much for the neck. But sometimes it feels like it's too much and it's just easier just to bring the ear down. 2 and 1. We're going to reach the arm along the horizon. Inhale, lift up. You're going to lower the arm down, again, reaching over to the side. And again, you can drop your ear towards your shoulder and look up towards the ceiling. So see what your body needs you to do. Keep breathing. 2 and 1. Reaching the arm along the horizon. One last time, a little bit shorter. We'll reach up overhead. And then sweeping the arm along the horizon, coming back up, and then again. Beautiful. Reaching the arm around. Wonderful. All right, so from here, we're going to slowly start to make our way now to a tabletop position. And then from here, let's gently start to bring your chin towards your chest. Push your shoulders away from your ears. Draw the belly to the spine. And then just start to feel this torso start to lengthen a little bit. Imagine some traction, feeling your head move away from the tailbone. Can you find the space with your breath? Now you can keep your head right here, or it might feel good to turn your head to the right. Again, working with that neck. Feel the shoulders move away from the ears. So always readjust the shoulders if your neck starts to feel weird. 2 and 1, we're going to come bring the head back to neutral, and then maybe turn the head to the left. And again, readjust the shoulders if something feels weird. 2 and 1, we're going to gently start to bring the head back to neutral. Start bringing your hips towards your heels, coming to child shape. Taking a moment here. Find your breath. And then connect with a sense of gratitude within. And can you bring that sense of gratitude into your body? As we're ready, we're going to slowly start to lift back up to tabletop. And then let's extend the legs backward. We're going to come down to the belly. Let's stack one hand on top of the other, and you're going to turn your head to the right. A few breaths from here. Maybe again, readjust those shoulders if you need to. 2 and 1, we're going to come back to neutral, and then turn your head to the left. Just taking a few breaths. Coming back to neutral, we're going to bring your forehead down. Then gently press the belly and the pelvis down into the ground. Feel the shoulders move away from the ears, and then let's bend the knees. Maybe lift the knees off the ground a little bit. Flex the feet. 3, 2, 1. We're going to slowly let that release. Letting everything soften. Let's turn your head to the right again. Notice the breath. Inhale up. Exhale over to the left. Again, noticing if the body's starting to release a little bit. 2 and 1, we're going to slowly come back. Once again, we're going to gently bring your forehead on your hands if you can. Let's slowly press the pelvis down into the ground. We'll bend the knees, flex the feet, and then maybe lift the knees off the mat a little bit. Doesn't have to be too much. 2 and 1, we're going to gently release that. Feel the whole body soften. Maybe wiggle the lower back. And then we'll try that once again. So when you're ready, we're going to gently turn your head to the right. And then coming back. Head to the left. Gently coming back. Keeping the forehead down. Let's bend the knees, flex the feet, press the tailbone or the pelvis down, and then maybe lift the knees off the mat. 2 and 1. We're going to slowly let that soften and let go. We'll bring your hands under your shoulders, roll the shoulders back. Let's press up to tabletop. And then exhale, bring your hips to your heels, curl the toes under. We're going to walk your hands towards your knees. We're going to lift the hips up, or the knees off the ground. The hips are kind of towards the heels. And then let's turn your toes out and the knees out to the side. Just starting to feel the hips open up a little bit. Maybe bring your chin to your chest again. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bring the feet more parallel. We'll gently start to bring the feet flat. You might need to readjust your body. Keep your knees bent. Let's fold forward for a moment. Grab onto your opposite elbows if that feels good, or you can interlace your hands behind your back. Let your head and neck feel heavy, so maybe shake your head out, yes. Shake your head out, no. Feeling the breath move through the body. 2 And 1. We're going to gently bend into the knees. We're going to release the hands back down. We're going to walk your hands forward, coming back to tabletop shape. Inhale, let's lengthen and look up. Exhale, we'll round through the spine, chin to the chest. Inhale, we'll lengthen and look up. Exhale, we'll round through the spine, chin to the chest. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, we're going to come find a flat back. I'm going to turn and face you. Hold on, I'm going to readjust my computer really quickly. So you're coming to tabletop position, and we're going to stretch your right leg back. So you'll curl your right toes under, stretch your right heel onto the mat, or right heel back. It's not going to probably touch the mat. You feel your calf stretch out. 2 and 1. Now we're going to inhale. We're going to lift the right leg up. You're going to bend the right knee. We're going to bring your right knee over to the right. We'll stretch the leg out. And then let's gently bring the foot down. You're going to turn your toes out to this side. Now, you can hang out right here because this might be a lot going on for your body. If you want to, we're going to start to add a little bit of movement here. So you might need to even come onto your fingertips if you need a little extra height. So what we're going to do is we're going to sink in to the right knee, push the right knee back a little bit, and then you'll stretch back. All right, so we're going to do that a couple of times. So we're going to bend into the knee, sink in as much as you can, push the knee out, and then we'll come back. One more time. Let's bend into the knee, push that knee out, and then we'll come back. Beautiful. Now, I don't want to overdo it. So what we're going to do from here is we're going to inhale, lift up, and then let's gently bring your right hand on your thigh and kind of push that thigh muscle away. Bring your left hand on your hip and then maybe lean to the side a little bit. You can look up towards the ceiling. 2 and 1, and we're going to slowly start to come back. We'll bring your right leg to meet your left. Let's inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, we'll bend your elbows out to the side. Squeeze the shoulders together. Inhale, let's lift up, look up. And then once again, palms forward, we'll bend the elbows out to the side. Squeeze the shoulders together. Once again, inhale, let's lift up, look up. And then exhale, bend. Beautiful. Inhale, reach the arms up. We're going to slowly lower your hands back down towards the ground. Inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, round through the spine, chin to the chest. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, we're going to find a flat back. Let's take your left foot back, curling your left toes under. We're going to stretch your heel back. So that calf muscle stretch out. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to bring your shoulders over your wrist. We'll lift the leg up, bending into the knee, flexing the foot. We'll take your knee to the side, stretch the leg out, and then you're going to bend the knee and bring your foot out, outside that left pinky finger. So again, this might be a lot right here, but if you want to add a little bit of movement, and again, feel free to come onto those fingertips because that might make more sense. What you're going to do is you're going to slowly bend into the knee. You'll push the knee out and then gently come back. Again, we're going to bend into the knee, push the knee out, and come back. And it'll probably feel really different from one side to the other. This side feels very different for me, so don't be alarmed. We're going to gently come back. We'll inhale, let's lift up. We're going to bring your hand on your thigh. You're going to push your thigh away from you. Right hand on the hip, and then maybe look up towards the ceiling. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to gently come back. We're going to bring your knees together. Inhale, let's reach the arms up. Exhale, we'll bend the elbows out to the side. Squeeze the shoulders. Inhale, let's look up, lift up. Exhale, bend the elbows out to the side. Squeeze the shoulders. Again, inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, we're going to lift the arms up. We're going to come back to tabletop shape. You can stay here. If you would like to do a child shape, that's fine. Or maybe curl your toes under and find a downward facing dog. Chin towards the chest. You can keep the knees bent or legs straight, or maybe even just start to walk the legs out a little bit. So listen to what your body needs. Now, if you are, any shape that you're in, this might feel really good. See if you can keep the feet down, but you're going to just kind of tilt your right hip towards the ceiling. Maybe even look underneath your right armpit. Hi, 2, And one, we're gonna come back and we'll do that on the other side. So lift maybe your left hip up. Hopefully that feels pretty good. It feels kind of good for my lower back. 2, and 1, we're gonna slowly come back to the center. Let's walk your hands back towards your feet, folding forward. And then again, bending into the knees a little bit. Let's walk your fingertips over to the right. 2, and 1, we're gonna come walk your fingers over to the other side. 2, and 1, we're gonna come back to neutral. We'll press through the feet, inhale, reach all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Maybe close your eyes for a moment, notice your breath. Start to think about what you're grateful for again. Maybe there's something else. Maybe it's even just, grateful for these few minutes that you have to yourself, or to tune out from the world, or the rain that's coming. And give yourself a sweet smile. And then when you're ready, we're going to slowly release the hands and we'll shake out a little bit. All right, from here, we're just going to do another little stretch for your legs, and then we'll do a little bit more movement. And let me move and adjust the screen again. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do is you are going to take your right heel forward. We're going to bend into the left leg. We're going to bring your hands to your hips, take your tailbone up towards the ceiling, and then let's hinge forward a little bit. Now, you can keep your hands right here, or it might feel good to even interlace your hands. You can bring your thumbs on your tailbone or stretch the arms back. Possibly bring your chin towards your chest. 3, 2, 1. Let's inhale. We'll come back up. Gently release, shake it out. And let's try that on the other side. So hands back to the hips. We're going to bring your left foot forward, slight bend in that right knee, tilt your tailbone up towards the ceiling, hinge from the hips, draw the belly to the spine. Again, it's fine to keep everything here right as it is, or if you want, maybe interlace your hands behind your back, draw your chin towards your chest, and if it feels okay for your arms, you can stretch them out a little bit. We reach the hands away from the tailbone. Noticing the breath. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, we'll come up. Let's shake out a little bit. All right, so we're going to come up to the front of the mat now. We're going to add a little bit more movement on and just kind of shake that energy off. So let's take a really big, deep inhale. Fill your whole body with your breath again. And then exhale, roll the shoulders back, bring your palms forward, and exhale out through the mouth. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach the whole body through the breath, and then roll the shoulders back. Again, inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to shake out a little bit. Inhale, we'll reach your arms all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, let's gently bend the knees, hinge from the hips, and fold forward, chin to the chest. Shake out a little bit. Inhale, we'll look up towards this, or look up halfway, hands on the shins. Exhale, let's lower the hands back down. Press through the feet. Inhale, reach all the way back up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Inhale, we're going to reach up. Exhale, you're going to swan dive and fold forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, hands down. Let's step your right foot back into a lunge shape. Pressing through the feet, find the foundation. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Draw the belly to the spine. Inhale, we're going to reach your arms up towards the sky. Maybe look up. Exhale, you're going to reach your head forward, sweep the arms back. Inhale, we're going to reach back up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Let's step the feet together. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, we'll swan dive and fold forward. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, we'll lower your hands down. Step the left foot back this time. Feel the foundation, really root down through the feet. Feel the inner thighs squeeze together. Draw the belly towards the spine. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Beautiful. Exhale, we'll reach the head forward, lean back. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, we'll lower the hands down, step the feet together, fold forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, let's slowly lower the hands down. This time we're going to step your feet back to plank. You can lower down chaturanga or lower down with me, knees, roll the shoulders back, chest and chin. Let the hips come down, roll the shoulders back, inhale, up dog or cobra. Let's take a moment, look to the right, and then maybe look to the left. Bring your chin to your chest, we'll inhale, let's press to child shape for a moment, feel the spine really lengthen, press down through those fingertips. Feel more space being created in the body, 2. And 1, we're gonna inhale, find tabletop, curl the toes under, maybe hips high, downward dog. Notice the breath, 2, 3, 4, and 5. When you're ready, gaze between the thumbs. We'll walk or jump your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, looking up halfway. Exhale, we'll fold forward. Inhale, we're gonna rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Give yourself a sweet smile. We're gonna start to add on more to this practice. So when you're ready, let's gently release the hands. Bring the feet a little bit wider apart. We'll inhale, lift up. Exhale, we're gonna bring your hands to your heart center, tilt your tailbone back, draw the belly to the spine. We're gonna sink down for chair pose, Utkatasana. Press your knees out toward your pinky toes, but anchor down through the big toes. Reach the arms forward. Draw the belly in, anchor the rib cage. 2, and 1. Inhale, reach your arms up, keep the knees bent. Exhale, we're gonna fold forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, hands down, let's step the right leg back. Curl the back toes under, feel the foundation, feel the inner thighs squeeze together. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, we're gonna lean forward, sweep the arms back. Inhale, lift back up. Now we're gonna lower your back heel down, keep the right knee or the left knee bent. We're gonna find warrior B. Feel your shoulders adjust so they're over the hips. 2, and 1. Let's inhale, straighten the legs, sweep parallel, arms reach up. Exhale, we're gonna find warrior B, now to the back of your mat. Beautiful. So the shoulders roll back, 2, and 1. We're gonna come glide onto the ball of the back, right foot or left foot. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, we're gonna slowly lower your hands down. We'll step both feet back, plank pose. Now you can lower down knees, chest, and chin, or roll the shoulders back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog or child-shaped tabletop. What does your body need? And if you need it to slow down, listen to that. Keep breathing. 2, and 1. We're going to gaze between the thumbs. We'll walk our feet to our hands. Inhale, looking up halfway. Exhale, folding back in. Bending into the knees, we're going to inhale, reach all the way up, straightening up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. We'll sink down, find chair position. Feel the knees move towards the pinky toes, anchor down through the big toes. Feel the belly draw to the side. So feel the outside edges of the legs work. Reach your arms forward. Inhale, maybe lift up, look up. Exhale, we'll slowly fold it. Beautiful. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, lower the hands down. Let's step your left foot back this time. Press through the feet, find the foundation. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Beautiful. 2, and 1. We're gonna lean forward, reach the arms back. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, warrior B. 2, and 1. Inhale, we'll reach up. This time, let's exhale, take a wide-legged forward fold. Reach your hips out a little bit from side to side. Maybe shake your head and neck out. 2, and 1. We're gonna press through the feet. Inhale, reach all the way up. We'll find warrior B with your left foot now. Feel the shoulders squeeze together. Coming on the ball of the back foot. Inhale, reach those arms up high. Exhale, we're gonna slowly lower your hands down. Step the feet together, fold forward. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, we're gonna fold back in. Press through the feet, we'll inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Pause here. Notice your breath. How does your body feel? So we're gonna do one more standing sequence, kind of what we just did. We'll add a little bit on from that. We'll do a balancing pose and then we'll come down to the ground, just so you have kind of a game plan in your mind's eye. So when you're ready, let's shake out a little bit. We'll bring your feet a little bit wider apart. And then as you're ready, inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, we'll bring your hands together. We're gonna roll the shoulders back, bend into the knees, find that chair position. Feel the rib cage really anchor. Inhale, reach your arms forward. Roll the shoulders back, maybe inhale, lift up. Exhale, we'll fold forward, chin to the chest. Inhale, looking up halfway. Exhale, we'll lower your hands down. Stepping the right foot back, coming on the ball of the foot. Inhale, let's lift the arms all the way up. Now let's bring your hands to your hips for a moment. We're gonna roll the shoulders back, squeeze the elbows together as much as you can, and then we'll turn your head to the right, and then come turn your head to the left. Come to neutral, let's bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, we're gonna lower the right hand down. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Finding that twist. 2, and 1. We're gonna lower the hand back down. Inhale, reach back up. Lower your back, right heel down, warrior B with the left foot. Gazing over the pinky or the middle finger, and then feel your knee move over towards your pinky toe. Press down to the big toe at the same time. Feel the outside edge of the leg, the hip, and the glute open. 2, 1. We're gonna inhale, reach up, feet parallel. Exhale, you're gonna come back to warrior B with that left foot. Inhale, we're gonna reach and lengthen back. Now exhale, you're gonna slowly bring either your forearm on your thigh, or you can bring your hand inside your foot, so whatever feels good for you. Let's start with the right hand at the hip. Roll the shoulder back, feel that tailbone extend towards the back heel. You can stay right there, try not to dump in. See if you can find space, so press. And then if you want, you can reach the right arm towards the ceiling. Maybe look up at the sky. If that, again, doesn't feel good for your neck, look down towards the big toe or drop your ear towards your shoulder. 2, and 1. We're gonna inhale, we're gonna come all the way up, feet parallel. Let's lift the arms up. This time, turn your toes out. You're gonna come sink in. Inhale, let's lift up. We're gonna find warrior B now with your right foot. Feel the shoulders roll back. 2, and 1. We're gonna inhale, lengthen and lean it back. Exhale, you're gonna slowly bring your forearm on your thigh. Inhale, we'll reach the opposite arm to the sky or hand on the hip, roll the shoulder back. Keep breathing. 2, and 1. We're gonna inhale, you're gonna come back to warrior B. Now we're gonna come onto the ball of the back foot. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, hands to the hips, roll the shoulders back. You're gonna slowly turn your head to the right and then over to the left. Coming back to neutral, let's inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, we'll lower the hands down. Keeping the left hand under the shoulder, right arm towards the sky. Take a twist. 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna lower your hands down. Let's step your feet back, plank. Now you can take a moment, take child's pose. If you want, roll the shoulders back, chaturanga, knees, chest, and chin, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Just starting to feel all this energy that maybe you've been holding on to kind of move off the body. You know, sometimes the bigger, more dynamic movement just kind of shakes the clutter out, shakes the chaos out. 2, and 1. When you're ready, we're gonna gaze between the thumbs. We'll walk or jump your feet forward to the front of the mat. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, we'll fold forward. Press through the feet. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, feet a little bit wider apart, hands together. We're gonna bend the knees, Utkatasana. Inhale, we'll feel the arms maybe lift up. So feel that rib cage anchor. Start to feel how much stronger this is. Keep pressing the knees out, but pressing down through the big toes. 2 and 1. We're going to slowly start to fold forward. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, you're going to lower your hands down. We're going to step your left foot back. Pressing through the feet, we'll inhale, reach the arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, we're going to open up right to warrior B. Bringing the left hand on the hip, we're going to inhale, straighten the right leg, reach your right arm back. Now we're going to come forward. We're going to step your back foot up a little bit. We're going to reach for triangle shape. So inhale, reach forward. Exhale, lower the hand down. Maybe roll the shoulder back, lift your heart up. Keep breathing. 2. If you want to reach up, fine. And 1. Let's inhale, come back up. From here, we're going to bring your hands on your hips. Step the left foot over to the left. We're going to move into revolved triangle pose. So lots of variations. One variation is just to take the left arm forward, right arm back. If you want a little bit deeper, you can either bring your hand on your leg or inside or outside your foot. Try to pull the right hip back a little bit and then reach the right arm towards the sky. Maybe look at the thumb. Notice your breath. 2 and 1. We're going to lower the hand down, fold over the straight right leg or straight-ish right leg. It's fine if it needs to bend. 2 and 1. Let's inhale, reach all the way back up. Exhale, hands to the heart. We're going to turn your feet parallel for a moment, readjust. We'll turn the toes out, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands together, let's sink down. Inhale, lifting back up. We're going to find warrior B. Inhale, we'll lengthen and lean it back. We bring your hand on your hips, straighten the leg. And then we're going to gently take that arm forward, step the back foot or either foot, just shorten the stance a little bit. We'll reach forward and then lower the hand down. Roll the shoulder back. Feel the tailbone extend towards the back heel. Keep breathing. Feeling more space in the body. 2 and 1. We're going to inhale. We're going to gently come up. Hands onto the hips. You're going to readjust your feet. So right foot moving over to the right, left foot to the left. We'll take revolved triangle pose. So we're going to reach your right arm forward, left arm back. Now, again, you can stay here, or you can start to lower the hand on the leg or inside or outside the foot. See what feels better for you. Pull the left hip back, and as you maybe reach that arm towards the sky. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to slowly lower the hand down, maybe readjusting your feet a little bit. We'll fold over a straight-ish, maybe left leg. 2 and 1. And then what you're going to do from here, just to hit that last position we moved into, we're going to bend into the left foot, come on the ball of the back right foot. Last time, inhale, reach those arms up high. And then exhale, you're going to lower the hands down. Let's step the feet together, fold forward. Take a moment in this forward fold. If you need to bend your knees a lot and come down, we're going to work our way down to the ground in just a moment. We're going to do one balance pose. 2 and 1. We're going to gently release. Let's bend into the knees. If you're still standing, inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Just notice the sensation in the body. Feel the breath. Notice how different you feel. Hopefully better than when we first started. At least maybe it's like feels like it's clearing out whatever is going on. All right, so we're going to shake out a little bit. I want you to just have fun with this balancing pose. So you can either follow along with me, or if you want to do something that's more traditional, either a tree pose or balancing warrior, dancer pose, by all means, feel free. But what I'm going to offer you today is I want you to take a moment and kind of spread your feet, feel your legs start to anchor, and then just notice what one feels more steady. All right. And then what we're going to do is draw the belly to the spine, roll the shoulders back. We'll start with the hands at the hips. The leg that feels more steady, I want you to really press through those toes. We'll lift the opposite leg up. You're going to just bend the knee. And then we're going to reach the arms out. And we're going to hold here, and I want you to lift the corners of the mouth. And then I want you can hang out here, or if you want, you can dance and have fun 3, 2, 1, and then maybe let that go. Because why not? You know, we have to have fun. We got to find the humor in all the chaos and the crazy. So anyway, let's try that on the other side if you'd like. So again, just set yourself anchor, feel the feet, feel the foundation, feel the legs engaged, draw the belly to the spine, roll the shoulders back, hands to the hips, using your opposite leg if that makes sense. Again, feel free to do any other shape, but if you want to follow along with me, we're going to lift the leg up. Maybe we lift the arms up, maybe lift the corners of the mouth up. And then if you'd like, have fun, 2, 1, and then come down. Beautiful. Let's inhale, lift all the way up. We're going to exhale, slowly fold forward. Inhale, let's look up halfway. Exhale, we're going to bring the hands down. You're going to walk or jump your feet back to plank, and then let's come lay on your belly for a moment. So just to kind of settle and check in, I know we did a lot of movement here. I'm kind of sweaty, so I imagine you guys are a little warm as well. Let's just take a moment and turn your head to the right. Rest your cheek on the mat or your hands. Just take a few breaths. Letting yourself settle back in. Maybe notice how your neck feels, your shoulders feel. The back, the hips, the legs. You can stay right here. If you want, you can turn your head the other way. And then please feel free to continue to rest if this is what your body needs you to do. But if you want, let's move into a Sphinx pose. We'll do one last little stretch for our neck and shoulders. That will feel good for you. So sliding your elbows underneath your shoulders, coming on your forearms, and see if you can get your forearms parallel to one another. And I want you to first just kind of squeeze your shoulders to the ears, let everything kind of start to relax. Or just, it doesn't feel very relaxed to me. It will in a second. So what I'd like for you to do is start to roll the shoulders back, push the shoulders away from the ears, press down through the forearms and the hands, almost start to feel your spine lengthen and grow. You're going to press down through the pelvis or the pubic bone, draw the belly up towards the spine, and then really start to anchor down through the feet and the toenails. You can keep your gaze at your thumbs, or if you want to take the head up a little bit, feel free. And then maybe even start to like slowly start to take the gaze all the way up and keep pushing the shoulders back, pressing down through the forearms and the hands. 2 and 1. Now keep the arms and the shoulders engaged, but we're going to gently drop your chin towards your chest. Feel the neck start to lengthen. Keep drawing the belly towards the spine. And then you can stay right here if you want for a moment. Maybe bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. And then chin back to the chest, left ear to the left shoulder. Chin back to the chest. Gently inhale, let's lift the head up. You can stay right here, or if you want, maybe even straighten the arms a little bit. Let's slowly start to lower back down. Bringing your hands one on top of each other. Again, you can rest your chin down or your forehead down. And my recommendation is to bend the knees. You might need to kind of readjust your body a little bit. And then we're going to let the feet fall over to the right. And then we'll inhale them up. And then over to the left. Let's come up and over to the right. And then to the left. And one more time from side to side. Beautiful. And then whenever you're ready, we're going to gently release the feet down. We're going to slide the hands under the shoulders. We'll press up to tabletop. And then we're going to gently bring the body forward. We're going to just do one forward fold from here and then do some more stretches with our legs and our hamstrings from our back today. So take a forward fold of your choice if you like to, and we'll take about 10 breaths wherever we decide to go. So if you like to bend the legs and come fold forward, that's great. Legs straight, feet together, knees apart. If you like to bring the legs wide apart. So find something that's going to feel really good for you. And we'll take about 10 breaths. We'll begin in just a few moments. So let yourself get settled. If you're doing straight legs or kind of a bent leg, move the fleshy part for the sitting bones. We'll start to lift the chest up, tilt the tailbone back, draw the belly toward the thighs, and then maybe gently grab onto the feet and come fold forward. But if something else feels better for you today, listen to that. And then once you're here, I want you to really start to settle in, taking about 10 long, deep breaths. See if you can breathe in to any place where you feel sensation in the body. And then also notice, is there a place in your body where you feel a sense of ease or opening or release? And then can you send the place where you might have a little bit more sensation or a place calling your attention, can you send that place into the place of opening within you? Just see if you can find that. Or allow yourself to open to whatever is going on. And maybe that's connecting with the word that you're grateful for. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to inhale, and we're going to slowly start to rise up. Let's bend into the knees. We're going to sink your hips over towards your heels, and we'll come lay on your back once again. And as you come lay on your back, you might want to readjust your body. Let's squeeze your knees in towards your chest, hopefully noticing a huge different sensation from when we first began. Now we're going to work with stretching the hamstrings out, and we'll obviously do that from our back, but you'll kind of adjust how you're going to do this. So some of you are we're going to work with your right leg first. So you can either bring your left foot down and keep the left knee bent, or you can stretch the left leg out. Now, if you are stretching the left leg out, my recommendation is really flex and energize the feet so the toes are going towards your head. Our right leg, we're going to lift up. Now, a couple options from here. Some of you are going to want to interlace your hands behind the hamstring and lift the heel up. Try to just straighten the leg. That might be a lot for you, kind of rolling the shoulders back. Or if it's easier, you can start to pull the leg towards the head. Now, keep the foot somewhat activated because when our foot is activated, it also helps keep the leg muscles engaged and just keeps everything safe. So keep breathing. 3. Getting that hamstring stretch. 2 and 1. Now you can stay down for another couple breaths, or if you want, maybe lift your nose towards your knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to gently lower your head down. So whether that left leg is bent or straight, bring your left hand on your hip, and then we're going to let the right leg fall out to the right. So maybe you're kind of holding on to the right leg, or if you can, maybe grab onto the big toe as you let the leg fall out to the side. And keep breathing, just feeling that inner thigh start to open, but keep pressing down to the left hip so your pelvis feels stable. And then if you want, you can turn your head to the left. We're going to take 3 more breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Let's inhale, lift the leg up, turn the head up. Now you can do this with the right leg bent or straight. So really your choice. My recommendation, keep the right hand out to the side, maybe wrap palm down. We'll stretch your right leg either straight over to the left, or you can also bend your knee, and then maybe turning your head to the right. And just feeling a big stretch and twist in the torso. Keep breathing. Notice what your body needs and shift and adjust. So if something doesn't feel good, if something feels weird, let it go. Let yourself find what you need. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale. We're going to lift the leg up. Let's take the leg up towards the ceiling. We'll release the right arm down and then lower the right leg down to meet the left. Inhale, reach your arms over your head. Exhale, we're going to slowly lower the hands back down. Let's squeeze the knees towards the chest. Give yourself a little hug. So just notice that huge difference between the right and left side as we start to move over to the other side. So again, you can bring your right foot down, keep the knee bent, especially if your back hurts, sort of the recommendation. But if you want, you can also stretch the leg out and just keep that leg really flexed and engaged, the toes coming towards the head to keep the leg safe. We're going to inhale. We're going to lift your left leg up. So get a couple options from here, and it might be different from side to side. So you can interlace your hands and kind of flex through the leg. Feel the hamstring lengthen. Try to stretch your heel towards the ceiling. Or if your hamstrings are really open, just start to pull the leg towards your head. Keep breathing. Feel the shoulders soften for a moment. 2, and 1. Now you can stay here if you want. Maybe bring your nose towards your knee. 3, 2, and 1. We'll lower the head down. Let's let that left leg fall out and over to the left. And again, you can hold on to the leg or grab onto the toe if that's available to you. Keep your right hand on your hip. Maybe turn your head to the right, feeling the thigh and hip open. Keep breathing, feeling the stabilization, finding space in your body. 2, and 1. We're going to inhale, we'll lift the leg up, and then we'll begin to take our twist. So reaching your left arm out to the left, maybe bring the left palm down. We'll either take the leg out straight or you can bend the knee. Turning your head to the left and then adjust into your body what feels good. What do you need? Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to slowly start to release and unwind. Let's stretch the left leg out to meet the right. Inhale, reach the arms over the head. Long stretch. Exhale, we'll squeeze the knees back to the chest. Squeeze your arms around your knees. All right, so my suggestion is that we're going to take maybe 3 little short back bends, or you can take 1 really long back bend. So see what your body needs. We'll also take a few moments to invert the body, whether you just lift your legs up or do a shoulder stand. So that's what I'm going to guide you through in the next few minutes. But if you feel like your body needs something else, by all means, please let yourself take that. So, this is your time. So if you want to follow with me, we're going to bring the feet down, arms alongside the body, maybe roll the shoulders back, tilt the chin away from the head, press to the back, or chin from the chest, press to the back of the head, draw the belly to the spine, tilt the tailbone towards the knees. Let's lift the hips up away from the ground. And then feel your spine start to lengthen. So like pressing through the shoulders and pressing through the feet so you can feel the spine lengthen a little bit. Maybe even roll the shoulders back, interlacing the hands underneath you. 3, 2, 1, we'll slowly come down. Take a break, wiggle, shake it out. And then once again, if you'd like to, roll the shoulders back, tilt the chin away from the chest. Inhale, lifting up. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to slowly lower back down. Just keep feeling more space in the body. And then we'll do 1 last back bend. So as you're ready, inhale, let's lift up. And then again, if you are doing a different variation, by all means, take care of your body. Keep finding new things. Maybe I like to sometimes come onto my tippy toes for my quads stretch out. And then we're going to slowly start to come down. Beautiful. Now, again, you can hang out and do absolutely nothing. You can come to a happy baby or dead bug. Lift your legs up to the sky. If you're wanting to do a shoulder stand, maybe finding plow pose and bringing your hands underneath your back. Or another recommendation is if you kind of press down through the elbows, lift the hips up and see if you can grab onto the lower back. And maybe look up towards the ceiling, look to those toes. You can wiggle out. Keep breathing here. Feel the neck kind of lengthen, even though you're not pressing into the neck into the ground. Chin's moving away from the chest. Let's take 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending into the knees. Again, you can come to plow pose if you choose, or slowly starting to come down. And then from here, last thing that we'll do before our Savasana and rest, let's stretch the legs out in front of you, propping up onto your forearms and hands underneath you, and let your head and neck drop back. Just let gravity kind of open up through the front of the body. Let's take 3 big, deep breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Maybe stick out your tongue, let go. Again. One more time. And then slowly, just release and let go and find Savasana. Just start to let your right leg Move over to the right, let the right toes fall off to the side. Left leg moves over to the left foot falls to the side. Let the right arm adjust, the right palm come up towards the ceiling. Let the left arm kind of adjust and left palm towards the ceiling. Just to let anything else in the body adjust as you need to. Just taking a few moments to deepen the breath. And after each exhalation, allow yourself to say the word ease or release. And then take a moment to check in with yourself. In this moment, what is the state of the mind? How are the emotions? How are you feeling in your body? And begin to let yourself feel into the inspiration that called you here today. Perhaps it was just to connect back to you. Maybe you needed to transform your energy. Maybe because you know me. And then think back about what is your intention? What were you grateful for today? And then as we move forward in a few moments back into our day and into our life, where do you want to focus your energy? Where do you want to put more attention to? And then visualize yourself with your intention directing towards what you want your energy to go to and how it all lines up together. And just start to bring that into your body. Feel into that for a moment. And just as we are coming together right now, we moved our body, kind of shared our energy, even though it's over Zoom and online, we're still kind of in this support of one another. So we can kind of live fully into our potential and into our intention. So just kind of know as we are coming together, kind of celebrating this time that we are spending together right now, how we are going to bring that forward and support one another. Know that we're all here for each other. So just give yourself that awareness and that intention. And then whenever you feel ready, you can obviously continue to lay down and rest. But if you feel like you're ready to begin to move, maybe start to wiggle your fingers and toes a little bit. Start to deepen your breath. Start to reach and stretch any way that feels good for you. And again, if you need to do nothing, that's absolutely fine. And if you want, you can roll over to your right or left side. Maybe taking your time to make your way up to a seat if that's calling you. And maybe keeping the eyes closed. So taking your time to get where you want to go. And what my recommendation is either to bring the awareness into your heart or the hands physically to the heart center. And just take a moment to thank your physical body for letting you show up and practice today, to move, to connect with your breath. Taking a few moments to clear your mind, kind of get back into what you really want. It's an honor and pleasure to spend time with you. Have a beautiful rest of the day. Namaste. And I'm going to turn off the recording if you want to chat for a few moments.